It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see Chris Olave. He comes in fourth in the NFL in receiving yardage. It's the Saints and the Commanders just ahead on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
But meanwhile, for the visiting Commanders, they come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Willis will look to throw it. There's a short one caught by Johnson. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's good for a Saints.
Now Willis to throw. That's to the new Dolphin. It's Odell Beckham Jr. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A gain of 3, second down. The Saints at 11-2 now. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here's Willis. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A first down and then some. 36 yards. The shotgun snap to Willis. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. 2nd and 10. Willis looking to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
To throw, here's Willis. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And his kick is indeed good, and the Saints are set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. Here's Willis. Little short pass here to Hill. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll give to Kamara here on the option. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Willis looking to throw it. Olave over the middle. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Willis looks to pass it here. This is caught. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. Now Willis. Flushed out right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Willis out of the gun. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Saints.
Shotgun snap to Willis. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Kamara trying the right side, and they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Willis out of the gun. The pass caught by Olave. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
On 4th down, here's the option. And nowhere to go. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Now this one taken in by Olave. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So it's halftime here in New Orleans with the Saints out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll start with a good one in the NFC. Dallas heading east to take on Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. And it's the home team who are out in front. 2 touchdown passes there for Dak Prescott. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see currently they trail in that ball game. Joe Burrow with 3 touchdown passes. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. Patrick Mahomes killing it. 3 touchdown passes. We just watched a solid first half from the veteran running back, Alvin Kamara. He had a touchdown. Both teams going through their final halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football. And to bring you the second half from the Superdome, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
And up to about the 20. And just across the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
To throw, here's Willis. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but again, zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Kamara up the middle. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. They go play action with Willis. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
From the gun, here's Willis. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Commanders will take over here as they... It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. Willis. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
That's good for a Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Now Willis. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
And the Saints. First down.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Back to throw, Willis. It's caught by OBJ. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Odell Beckham. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints have retaken. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Willis to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be in. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Willis.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Inside the 10. And he will bring this one back.
Now following the touchdown, here comes this offense back out onto the field as they will take over with a 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Willis now off the play fake.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Willis to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the left sideline.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Chris Olave.
60. Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out 1st downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara.
They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again.
And this will wind up a Saints 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And he will have a Saints 1st down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him.
give to Kamara running right. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he'll go down at the 28.
We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting. But in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for New Orleans, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Washington, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.